But along with dinosaurs comes the notion that they lived millions of years ago. This alone can cause people to question the Bible, which teaches that the earth is only a few thousand years old.
Yeah, now sadly, there have been many examples of people who lost faith in the Bible because of dinosaurs in millions of years. For example, in 2016, Tom Holland, a popular author and documentary presenter, wrote an article for The New Statesman entitled, "Why I Was Wrong About Christianity," recounting how one of his earliest problems with Christianity began with dinosaurs. He wrote, "When I was a boy, my upbringing as a Christian was forever being weathered by the gale force of my enthusiasms. First, there were dinosaurs. I vividly remember my shock when, at Sunday school one day, I opened up a child's Bible and found an illustration on its first page of Adam and Eve with a brachiosaur. 6 years old I may have been, but of one thing, to my regret, I was rock solid certain. No human being had ever seen a sauropod. A faint shadow of doubt, for the first time, had been brought to darken my Christian faith."
And he's not alone. A blogger writing for the Meaning Without God project writes, "Dinosaurs were my gateway drug to atheism. And while I was still 6 or 7 years away from reaching the conclusion that either God didn't care about us or that God didn't exist, the dinosaurs had shared an important secret, that the Bible can be wrong."
Okay, so here's the crux of the issue. Dinosaurs are being used to undermine the historicity of the Bible, particularly the creation account in the book of Genesis. Now, this has led to many to abandon their Christianity altogether, seeing it as incompatible with the alleged facts of evolution history.
Right. But contrary to the view of evolutionary history that dinosaurs existed in some prehistoric era, the Bible declares that dinosaurs were created on day 6 of creation week, along with the rest of the land animals and Adam and Eve. Now, these are obviously two very different histories.
We now have good scientific evidence that dinosaurs lived recently. Over the last 30 years, secular scientists have identified many examples of soft tissue found in dinosaur bones. I mean, we're talking about things that cannot last for millions of years, like blood cells, blood vessels, proteins, and even dino DNA. Now, these discoveries confirm what the Bible says about history, that dinosaurs have lived recently, which of course is why we find the fossils in the sedimentary rock laid down by Noah's flood. Now, perhaps if people like Tom Holland knew about this, then dinosaurs wouldn't present such a challenge to their faith.